Welcome to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
AGT for the Kop TV, we're outside Jurgen's. I'm with Ruby. Obviously like the video. If it's Ruby, you've always got to like. I mean, like it when I'm in it, but when this girl's in it, especially. I've just watched that game with you, Ruby. What is your reaction? Leicester 1, Liverpool 0. We lose for the second time in the season.
We played absolutely atrocious. I always say we don't play well when we play slow, and we played slow the whole game, and I always say we need the oomph. The oomph was too late.
We had no oomph.
No, the oomph is the goal against us. That's our oomph for me.
That should be it.
But because it was so late and we already played so bad, there was just no coming back from it. Half an hour left. We literally had very little hope that we were going to come back. The only hope we had was when Allison came up.
Yeah, well that says it all. I mean, when you look back at it, we missed a lot of chances. Let's start off with Salah's penalty miss. First of all, I haven't seen Salah miss a penalty for Liverpool in the league. I'm trying to say ever. He might have missed one, but it's been a long time, maybe 3 or 4 years. How disappointed with you with that? Because if that goes in, we win this game.
I know, I think it changed the whole...
Complexion.
Yeah, complexion of the game. Complexion?
Good, great word, yeah. No, trust me. Get a dictionary.
Yeah, it changed the whole game, and I think that was never going in. The way he struck it.
Why did he side foot that? He normally puts his laces through it, Rubes.
The way he struck it and the way he placed it, it was such an easy position. All the keeper had to do was guess the right way. And I could have guessed that, and I don't think I've ever scored a pen in my life.
Fair enough. Well, after that, we had another chance. You see that Schmeichel save from that Mo Salah close effort. On another day, Salah gets 2, maybe even 3. Sometimes it's just not your day. And for us, I think as soon as we missed that penalty, did you have a feeling that we wouldn't win that game?
That and Mane over the bar.
Yeah.
And the amount of times we were slicing it off the crosses. And I know he's my boy in that, but Trent's crosses were shite today. Absolutely shite. They were like flying sky high. There was no power on them. Even if someone did get the head on it, it just looped back up.
We weren't clinical. There was no, like you say, oomph today.
Yeah.
As soon as Mane missed that chance where he's one-on-one, and listen, Mane hasn't scored for 10 games, odd.
He's had a shocking game.
But how has he missed that, Ruby? All you have to do is just look that way, send it the other way.
Anywhere else in the whole entire
Down,
goal.
keep it down, and it's gone over the bar.
He's like scuffed
Spooned it.
It's like what Lookman done, but Lookman scored because he put his laces through it.
That's it.
If you've went for power and you put your laces through it, then it's going to stay relatively lower than if you side foot it and you're falling at the same time. I think unless you end up scooping it. Do you know what I mean? He's just had an absolutely shocking game, and there was no coming back from it, to be honest. And it proved with the game because there was no attacking apart from the goal. Defensively, we were all right, but I think altogether, even though we've got our defence back, it's showing that we've not got that gel that we've had missing.
It's not there. I think Robertson missing is maybe something you can look at, but I can't blame Tsimikas for this at all. He was decent.
Game. He was up and down the line. He made that save where he slid across and he stopped them from being through on goal. He done brilliant things, but there's just a certain demeanour that Robbo already has, the way he like speaks to the opposition, and he's at them like an old player. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're running, he'll just kick you. Like little things like that.
Shithousery.
It the game. And
what about this one? When you saw James Milner come on instead of Bobby on the 62nd minute or whatever, what did you think about that?
Nah, shocking behaviour, shocking move. It was very, very defensive.
James has joined us. We'll get your fan cam after 100%. But Ruby, listen, talk to me about how it turns out for Liverpool, because are we out of the title race? Is it too early to say that? We're 6 points behind City. We do have a game in hand. With that game cancelled against Leeds.
I personally think that it's a bit early to say, because everyone knows if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Liverpool. Yeah. End of. And we thought that could have been the chance today, but sadly it wasn't. But I do think it is too early to say, so you've got to just be a proper fan and stick with them.
Obviously we're sticking with them, but Ruby, thanks for coming on the fan cams once again. Look man, we lost. Whoa, just before you go,
Don't forget, give us a like, drop us a comment and subscribe to the Kop TV.
The voice of football's most famous stand.